am so lucky, Alhamdulillah, to be guided on this path of Islam. Sometimes I forget just how lucky I am that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose me of everyone who was atheist in this world. And you know, today I was speaking to a non-Muslim individual, actually an atheist individual, okay? And I was speaking to them about Ramadan. I was speaking to them about so random, but like they explaining how we wash our bottoms. Okay, it's very strange, but I was trying to explain to them that it's an Islamic thing and not a cultural thing. Like you don't just go to, like, for example, Morocco and have a bidet because it's a cultural thing. And I tried to explain to them the beauty of the religion and why it's amazing that it promotes cleanliness. But then we were also talking about meat, and we were talking about halal, and we were talking about pork, and yada. We were talking about a lot. And you know what I realized is, subhanallah, like, wow, I am so in love with this religion. Like, I have so much happiness and so much energy from sharing just the beauty of Islam. Like, does anyone else get that? Like, and I came out of that conversation like, wow, I do not, and I take for granted, and I openly admit that I take for granted all the knowledge, all of the beautiful things I've learned about Islam that make Islam so special to me and to everyone in this ummah. I just feel like sometimes it's nice to speak to a non-Muslim about Islam because it makes you realize all the beautiful reasons why you follow this religion. I took a flight to the UK and it ended up being the most eye-opening experience of my life. So we took a flight at 10 p.m. and we were supposed to land at exactly 11 p.m. We were up in the air, we're doing well, you know, Alhamdulillah. The takeoff was very smooth, and you know, midway through the flight, I'm just watching my TV show and I look out the window and I'm like, that's really weird because I cannot see anything. Like, the fog or whatever it was so thick. I just returned back to my headphones and just, you know, immersed myself in the Netflix show I was watching. Then I heard an announcement that we would be descending. So I decided, you know what, let me take my headphones off and really focus. And we were descending, for no joke, an hour and a half. And I was looking at the time, I was like, it is now an hour later than when we were supposed to land. Allah, when I tell you, there was just like this grey, black gloominess. I could not see the ground, I couldn't see anything for that matter. Everyone was getting a bit weirded out, like a bit like kind of nervous. And in my head, I just started to recite every single surah I've ever learned, or even tried to learn. Like, there were some surahs that I was literally like, really pushing myself, but I couldn't remember like some parts of it, but I was just saying it and reciting it anyway. I was just saying the shahada over and over again, like it was just instinctual. I just started reciting all the Islamic knowledge I knew, and I felt like in that moment I just felt the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I really felt it in my heart. I was like, okay, it's gonna be okay. Anyway, so long story, Alhamdulillah, we did land. Do you know the number one question that I get as a Muslim revert? It must be so hard for you not to drink. How do you do it? Or how can you not drink? As someone who lives in the UK, you can imagine that I get this question asked to me a lot because the Brits are known for one thing, and that is drinking. It's just the culture here. But lots of people ask me like, Amber, how do you do it? How do you not drink? And someone who has drunk in the past, like before I was Muslim, I can tell you that Alhamdulillah, life has never been better since stopped drinking. The reason being is that like we all have the energy within us to have fun in a party setting, and like when you're with your friends, and like even people start doing them at brunches now. Like, I can sit at a brunch, or I can enjoy like, you know, a gathering with my friends at someone's house without having to be drunk. And so can you. Like, I genuinely believe everyone has it within them, but like a lot of people drink because it helps them like relax or like feel more confident. And us Muslims, like, we just like, I don't know how to put it. I never even think of it as like, oh, I can't drink. It's like, no, I don't want to drink. It's not that I can't. It's that I actually don't want to drink anymore. Like, I just enjoy the energy that I have naturally flowing out of me without alcohol in my system. And I think like if you're watching this as someone who wants to revert, drinking is the easiest thing to give up, honestly. You'll be the life of the party.